Hey everybody, Travis Clater here. I'm the owner of TC Strategic Communications, and I'm back today talking about media relations in the wake of a crisis like COVID-19 or coronavirus. Now, the world of public relations, much like most industries out there right now, is in a state of crisis. We're all trying to figure it out, and every aspect of our business has been turned upside down. So we're trying to figure out our programs, and we're trying to figure out the best advice to give our clients. And I've seen a lot of questions out there recently about whether or not now is a good time to pitch media relations. So that's what I thought we'd address today. So the question, is this a good time to pitch media? After all, we've seen some increases in some sectors like online retail. People are stuck at home right now with a lot of time on their hands. They're ready to consume information. Sometimes they're bored to tears. So could be a good time to get your story out through media relations, right? The answer is it really just depends. Media do have a 24-hour news cycle to fill, and it's not like all journalists just became health reporters. Well, some of them did, but certainly not all of them. So we're going to break this down into two different categories, health related and non-health related stories. So as you're trying to figure out if this is a good time for your story or not, ask yourself some of these questions. Is your story health related? And if so, how is it related to COVID-19? If it's not related to COVID-19 and it is a health story, you may want to rethink the timing of your story pitch. The media are hyper focused right now, some may say too much, on the COVID-19 story. So pitching a non coronavirus story puts you at risk of being ignored, first of all, or worse, being included in a story about coronavirus where you really don't want to be. If it is related to coronavirus, ask yourself, are you helping the greater good, or is this going to seem like you're trying to capitalize on a crisis? If you come across as trying to be greedy or trying to make money off of a crisis, your reputation's likely going to take a hit that you may or may not recover from. So just don't go down that path. And very few things pull people together like a bad guy trying to take advantage of others. So just don't do it. If your story is not health related, ask yourself, can it wait or is this time sensitive? Or are there other ways to get your story out there? If you absolutely need to pitch your story, who are you pitching? Are they even still covering news related to your story? The safe answer above and beyond right now is that if you can't positively contribute to a coronavirus story, to your community, to your brand, or position your brand in a positive way, you may want to rethink the timing of your pitch. The chances of breaking through the noise right now are slim to none. And even if you do break through, the chances of getting your messaging across the way that you want are even smaller. And that's why it's more important now than ever that you have an integrated communications plan that utilizes all of the elements of the peso model. So big shout out to our friends over at Spend Sucks. So on the peso model, that's paid, earn, shared, and own. So you need to be using all of these elements as part of your communications plans right now. Just because we're in the middle of a crisis doesn't mean public relations goes away. It just simply means that we reevaluate our strategy and we focus on the channels that we know we can deliver our messages in. So there you have it. There are your answers. Check back again. We'll have more videos as we move along, and thanks for joining us.